what we have here is a chocolate covered Oreo cookie, or you can use other types of cookies. The mold that I used for this is 5 centimeters. If I hold it across, you can see that's 2 inches, 5 centimeters across. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to airbrush one of these cute little faces onto our chocolate covered cookie. Now you can place it just like this, however you'll see it tips up. So what I've done, let me just move the airbrush over. What I've done is I've taken our adapter stencils. So these come in different sizes, different circles sizes, as well as squares to hold like cupcake stencils and so on. And what you can do is you can stick it down with the first one, and what I used for that is a low tack, low adhesive tape, and then you're going to put that on top. Once you've done that, you're going to place it, here's one I did earlier, you're going to place it inside your stencil genie. So stencil genie holds stencils, normally cookie size, and by cookie size what's normally meant that is a 5.5 inch stencil or 140 millimeters. So as you can see, I've stuck this down using the tape. You want to use low tack because when I take this off, it's not going to leave any residue on the stencil. You also want it to be as non-toxic as possible, so keep an eye out for that. So when I place this on, I can see that's not quite right. There's a gap here. It's not quite the right height. So what you might find if you're stenciling something, you might have to be a bit innovative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a little bit of kitchen roll underneath, and these are Knotter cookies, pretty good size height. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rest it on there. As you can see, you can get the height. Now if you're looking, you can see the shadow, so I know I'm not on the cookie. So you want to try and maneuver it a bit. You might have to shift things or move the cookie slightly, move the chocolate covered Oreo until you're happy that it's in a good place. So this can take a little bit of moving around. So it's still not quite even, so you can see I'm pushing it with my finger. So what I'm going to do while I'm stenciling with the airbrush is I'm just going to hold it in place. This is called a thingamajiggy. So it's a fab tool for holding stencils down. Also the pointy end, you can actually sharpen it with a pencil sharpener. It's really great for popping bubbles and for moving royal icing into little corners. So what I'm going to use today, this is black pearl airbrush, and it's suitable for chocolate. So what you want to make sure is that, helps if you turn it on, what you want to make sure is that it's flowing nicely before you start. So holding that in place, let's gently go over. I'm just going to build that up. Okay, let's turn that off, leave that to one side, and let's lift this up. Didn't quite center it right, but next one we will. So there you can see, you've got a little ghost face, isn't that cute? You need to put that to one side to just let it dry. And if you're going to do your next stencil, you need to either give this a quick wash or just untape it, wash the top one, move it around, and then do your next few. Any questions, just pop them down below for me.